What's up, guys? We're here to talk about my first night vision shoot. Also, I got some upgrades to my helmet. Let's go. All right. First, I'm going to show you what all I've done to this helmet so far. Like you've probably already known from my shorts and everything else, I have painted it a coyote brown. I did use Aluminhide from Brownells. And I can tell you, I've used Cerakote, I've used KG Industries coatings. This spray coating, it is in like a spray can, but it is so much more durable than your typical like rattle can spray can. Usually on like plastic surfaces, if you're using a rattle can, you can go up to the plastic after it's fully cured and sit there and scratch and it's going to come off. And like you see here, it's not coming off. It's not coming off. Really, really cool and awesome coating. Really strong and durable, really. And I'm saying really a lot, but it's okay. Also, I got the Trilobite. I think that's how you say it. It's an IR device. Goes on top of your helmet. Lets people know if you're like in a class. Some people require it if you're in like a night vision class, just so everybody can see where you are. But yeah, it has a couple different modes. It's got constant on, which obviously you're not going to see the IR. So let's go ahead and show you the visible option. All right, you got red. And you can adjust these, the intensity of it. You also can go green or white. Also, you have a feature where you can go strobe. And you can go green or red on that as well. Really cool, really like it. I got it for a steal, so I can't really complain on the price. Also, one major thing that I did to this, which is pretty cool, I like engineered it. It's not really that much to do, but I'm just proud of myself for doing it. So on the irises that I've got, and I've shown you on that, they have caps on them to not let any light in, right? Even if you got the irises way down to the bare minimum, it still lets light in, especially if you're like in a lit room or if you're outside. You don't want light to get into your night vision, your tubes, because then it can hurt it over time. So what I did, because the caps, let me say this, these caps are small, right? Super easy to lose for me. I mean, a lot of people just throw them in their bag and just get them later. I am notoriously bad at finding things. I put something somewhere and then I'm thinking, oh, where was it, right? So I didn't want to have to deal with that. So what I did was I bought some of those keychain retractable, I want to say leash, but it's not a leash, obviously. It's a retractable keychain, right? And I attached them to the caps, as you can see here. So whenever I take them off, I don't have to throw them in a bag or anything. I just let them go, right? And they got enough where it's not going to move around on you, right? They're tight enough to where it's not going to move around on you. And the keychain, the retractable keychain, they're super cheap. So, I mean, I'm sure over time it will start to get loose, just like all of them does. But I'll just buy another $3 keychain thing. And that came with two of them. They were $3 for two. I just sprayed it with the same Aluminhide that I did with the helmet, and it works perfect. I lightly sanded them with this bar, and I sprayed them, and they are solid. The coating really blew my mind, to be honest, but I'll tell you this. With this coating to be strong, you have to let it cure. It takes a long time to cure. I let these cure for 2 days, and they're not sticky anymore, but you can tell that it still has some time to cure. It still needs some time to cure. I think the bottle or the can says 12 to 14 days to be completely cure. You can speed that up, obviously, with heat. Obviously, I'm not going to put this in the oven, but you can put it outside in the sun, stuff like that. But yeah, so those are the upgrades that I've done to the helmet so far. I'm still looking for hearing protection and how I'm going to mount that onto the helmet, which there's multiple options here, but you're talking about a lot of money, especially for the Comtacs, the Ops Core version, the amps. They're ridiculous in price, but I want something solid, so I'll probably just save up my money for that, and then the meantime I'll be using my in-ears for now, right? So there's that. But y'all are here to know how my first ever night shoot was. Now I've done like white light stuff, but not true night vision stuff. So my first experience with it. So we went out there, we started doing white light drills. We did start doing that first, just to get everything set in, which was really fun. And then we switched over to the night vision drills. So we ran a couple of the barricades through the window, and then we did a bill drill transition, right? We do 6 shots on paper with a rifle, transition to your pistol, 6 shots, which was fun. We didn't do too much because I did have to work that day. I woke up super early on Friday, and that's when we went out Friday night. So I didn't have it in me to pull an all-nighter, but my next one will be longer. But yeah, let me just drop some video here and show y'all what went on.
You know, nods are really kind of like cameras if you think about it.
Basically, except more expensive in some regards.
Like you're playing a fucking video game, bro. That's it right there. You need to turn